Yo, what's going on? It's your boy Dcentos. I'm back in the building, and if you look behind me, as you can see, my background's a little different. You feel me? I got, you know what I'm saying. I had to change
Mhm.
locations. Now I
Mm.
can't tell you where I'm at because y'all can't get the floor plans. But you see,
Mm.
I got a Pikachu on my body with the Snorlax costume. I got the shelf over there. I got the whiteboard because I be writing out my ideas. You feel me? I'm just that dude. But know what I'm saying? We're not here for all that. We about to talk about some anime. But before we do, let me introduce my co-host Straw Hat Yomo. Say what's up to the people.
Yo, 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 yo. What's up, y'all? StrawhatYomo here again. And I ain't switch up locations, nothing like that.
Mm.
But your boy had to switch up the fade, He gotta,
Shoo, I see you.
switch up the fade. So that's the only thing that's new that we switched up. But other than that, man, you see what's on the screen, you know what we're talking about.
Yeah.
It is Wistoria, Wand, and Sword.
Sword.
Or as other people want to say, Diet, Black Clover, and Mashal. Let's get into it.
Diet, black clover, and mashal is a crazy statement. And you know what? I kind of agree with that, right?
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
all right, we got a story of one story. I'm gonna give you guys like a brief synopsis, right? Very brief synopsis. And when I summarize it, it's gonna sound like Black Clover. So we got the main character. His name is Will Surford,
Mm-hmm.
and basically he's an orphan, just like Asta,
Yeah.
and just like Masha. Now Masha's not an orphan. I think Masha
No,
was raised
he
by his
is. He is an
grandfather.
orphan.
Oh, he is.
Yeah, he is an
That's not his
orphan.
grandfather. You see,
No.
they might be the same show. Okay, and basically Will and his childhood like friend, they was both raised in an orphanage. I think her name is hold on, Albus, Alfaria Albus. So basically, she's like a prodigy, and basically in this world there are magicians, and your how good of a magician you are kind of determines your rank. Basically, Uh, Alfea is a really good magician, and Will's kind of he actually I don't think he doesn't have any magic power at all, right? He has like no
Mm,
magic power.
none.
Yeah, exactly. So basically, just like Asta, right? And if you've seen Black Clover, now how does Asta get over this hump? He's really nice at fighting, and he's a physical warrior, just like
Yep.
Will Surfer. Will Surfer, you put a sword in his hand, he gonna slice and dice you.
Just like
And
Mashal too. He also good like up close and physical.
oh
No,
yeah,
no magic.
Marshall don't got magic either. you know,
Mm-hmm.
these are this might be written by the same people because this is the exact same premise three times.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I mean that's pretty much like the synopsis of the show. It's like, all right, he's in a school for wizards, and basically nobody likes him, so he has to prove himself. But it's a
Mm-hmm.
secret that he's good at fighting, and that's pretty much the entire show.
Yeah.
Yo, I'm gonna throw it to you. How did you feel about this show?
I thought the show was all right. Like you said, it's it's Mashal and Black Clover, and it didn't really bring anything new, in my opinion. It just felt like another show of like a
Mhm.
different like variant. It felt like the multiverse. You got like a different version. That's what this felt like, just like a like multi version of Black Clover and
Mhm.
Mashal. And really, a lot of those shows get the influence from Naruto. You know,
Yeah,
an orphan who no one liked. That's what this is. So, from someone who's seen shows like this, it didn't really breathe a breath of fresh air.
yeah,
But I will say is things what is not broken, don't fix. And I feel
yeah.
like that's what the show did.
Okay.
Like I feel like it did pretty decent on the things that it was good at versus the things it wasn't also
Mhm.
great at. Um, I would say that I wish we were getting a little bit more world building.
Okay.
I feel like they were hinting towards it, but then the show ended, and I was like,
Yeah,
well,
it was
I don't know
crazy.
where to go with that, you
It's
know?
crazy, right? Because I'll spoilers alert because
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
spoilers. But yeah, it's crazy because it was like, oh yes, there was an ancient war. We got the Magi Evander. They hold up the
Mm-hmm.
sky, and
Uh-huh.
basically the mages are the best in the world, and basically they went to school talking about how good mages were, and they was racist too. They was treating
Yeah,
dwarves
yeah,
like
yeah,
they
yeah.
was subhuman.
Yeah,
There
they
was
were.
racism in the show, but yeah, there was like they talked a little bit about it, and we were like, oh, okay. And then at the very end of the show, spoiler alert, they I don't know. There's like a new race that's introduced, and it's like
Yeah.
warriors. So it's like okay, so there's people that can use actual swords and stuff. So like, there's a whole nother world, and we got a little bit at the end, and I was like, okay, so there might be more to it. But I think to your point about the multiversal thing, I would say this show is like the way I would describe it. I think it's a feel good show. It's like it's something you turn on, and it's like
Yeah.
you gonna see your boy Will, cut down some monsters, and he gonna be nice with it.
Mhm.
It's like basically he's kind of like a Kirito, right? Because like
Yeah.
Kirito is like in the beginning of Sword Art, no one knew he was nice. Then he pull out the double swords, and then he starts snapping. Exactly,
Mhm.
he's the exact same character. No one think he nice. Stuff hits the fan, and he gonna start snapping. So
Mhm.
it's fun to watch. I'm not gonna lie, I was hooked a little bit. I was like, okay, this is cool. This is cool. But it's like when we get to the end, it's like I- it's very
Yeah.
forgettable.
Yeah. Yeah. It really is. And like you said, like it's a fun watch. Don't get me wrong. Like I would recommend watching it to people who are kind of like beginner anime, you know?
Mm,
But if you're like a seasoned anime watcher, you're not really missing too much. It's
yeah,
the same show over
and
and over
over and
and
over
over
again.
and over again, you know. So that's my thing. And it even has the same tropes too.
Oh
Like
my
Will
god.
is a very yes, he's good with swords and everything, but he lacks confidence.
Mhm.
And you see that whenever he's dealing with his rival. I forgot the rival's name. But just he does that with his rival a lot or anybody.
Oh yeah, I think
But
Scion was one of them.
son,
There was a lot of them.
but like you see that a lot where like the rivals put pressing on him on like a average day and he's over here cowering in fear. But it's like a whole time he can beat him. And this happens even after he beats that guy, you know? It's like,
Yeah,
come on now. And so it's like those tropes or he has that girl who likes him, but he doesn't realize that
exactly.
she like,
Yeah.
stuff like that is like
Mhm.
I wish they switched it up a little bit for when it came to that kind of
Yeah.
stuff.
You're right. Yeah, I'm looking at the, Scion, and he's like pretty much like what's the dude from the fire guy in Mashout? He's like a hot-headed guy who's like
Oh yeah, yeah,
does
yeah, yeah.
uses
I know what you're talking
fire.
about. Yeah.
It's like, oh, red hair, hot-headed. And it's like, oh, okay, maybe maybe that's it. Maybe I
No,
just
that's really what it was because even with the ice guy, blue
yeah,
hair, oh, he gotta be using ice. The green guy, he was L, but he was illusionary magic, but he like his illusions will come up as trees and stuff.
yeah.
The blonde hair girl, she used lightning.
Yo, we
This
might
girl right
discover something.
here, she used earth, and it's like, dang, y'all not gonna switch up. Even the teacher with the dark hair, he's dark magic. And it's like,
Bro,
come on now.
you know what's
Like
crazy? I didn't even realize that
I
until
didn't
you mentioned
same,
it.
same. I didn't realize it until you mentioned about the magical character with fire with red hair. And so like that's what I'm saying. Like I felt like this show came out 20 years too late.
20, yeah.
And I don't know if this is a show. Let me look this up. This might be a show that it came out back in the day. And now it just got an
Hey,
anime.
you might
That
have
could
to
be
look it
it.
up, man.
But let me see while you go
Yeah,
ahead and
it's
talk.
like
Like,
all the characters are so one dimensional. It's like you've seen it before. It's like the loudmouth, the girl who likes the main character. It's like all these tropes, and it's
mm,
like I don't think there's anything wrong with the tropes, but I feel like they're tropes, but you need to flesh them out. And what I always praise Black Clover for is that I feel like you have those tropes in the show, but at least they spend time fleshing out a lot of the characters, especially the Black Bulls. Like by the time you get to the end of the anime, well, it's not over, but you understand a lot about each of the individual Black Bulls and what makes them that. And in this, I mean, yeah, it was only 12 episodes, but it's like
um, kind of. So I just found out the show was made in 20 or the manga came out in 2020.
okay.
So that was during COVID. I, maybe, ideas were lacking, but you can tell where this person got their ideas from. So,
I mean,
um,
Hey
It could
man,
be better, but you know, it is what it is.
hey man, but let me put it like this: our idea is really lacking though, because I just like
I would say yeah.
no, but I don't think they're lacking. I think they're being forced to do things because I feel like we're seeing this same show over and over again because I guess people are obviously watching these shows, which is why
I
we got
get that.
all like the reincarnated shows, and it's just like, all right, okay, we're just gonna keep on doing the same thing over and over again because we know it. This may not be the best thing, but we know we will get viewership at a minimum, and I think that's what we're seeing here, but basically you have that. I think it's kind of going off topic, but I remember I told you about Don, right?
Hmm.
And the reason why that first episode is so polarizing is because the mangaka he was strung out of luck.
Yeah,
He
yeah, I heard about that.
yeah, he was about to be like, yo, like they looked at his old manuscript and they said this is not it. We need something fresh. So I feel like, you know, shows like these keep getting pushed through and like the really unique shows sometimes they're not getting a chance and that's what we got here. So
Yeah, 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 yeah.
uh
I mean, I still, like I said, I enjoyed the show. I think it was okay.
yeah.
Um, but it was okay for what I watched. I'll just say that it's okay for what I watched. Overall, out of 10, I'm gonna give it a 7, maybe 7.5. It's,
Yeah.
you know, it's straight.
Yeah, I think it's a 7. I think it's like I think it's a true 7. Is like it's cool, it's solid. You'll enjoy it, but you won't remember it.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. You're not gonna remember it.
Yeah, that's what that is.
So yeah,
Yeah.
that is Wistoria. But you know, for the people who have not seen Wistoria, you know, check it out. Tell us what y'all think about it. For the people who have seen
Mm,
Wistoria, go ahead and check out Mashal. Go
I,
ahead and check out Black
hey man,
Clover.
just go watch
Go ahead
Black
and check
Clover.
out Naruto. You know,
Go
like
watch Black.
they all did the same thing.
Go watch
So,
Black Clover. Man.
but yeah, yeah.
All right.
Definitely check out the shows. But yeah,
Um,
that is our review of Wistoria. Let us know what y'all think. You know, comments down below. You got our social. But yeah, that's it, y'all.
we out.
With that, we out. Peace.
Peace.